It is so great to have you all here today. How about this wonderful day? We are blessed to have this beautiful day to celebrate such an incredible occasion. I am Tony Collins. I'm blessed to be the Director of Recreation Parks for the City of Columbus. Thank you so much for being here today to help us officially open, because we kind of sneak peeked last night, but officially open the Glenwood Community Recreation Center. Are you so excited? We also been talking about this as a reunion because we're bringing the neighborhood back. We're bringing the neighborhood back, and we're having a reunion here at Glenwood. This building, the Columbus Recreation and Parks Department, the City of Columbus, has been in this neighborhood since 1916. What? 100 years, and we're opening again today. How many people have been in the building? Is it pretty incredible or what? And I'm looking around the crowd and I see a lot of familiar faces, not just neighborhood folks, but I see your CRPD staff and I see our other city staff members, and I want to thank them all for coming out here. Thank you for all the staff members that come out. The most important staff for you to know is your Glenwood Community Center staff, and I wanted to recognize them for all their hard work in getting ready for today, and they couldn't be more pumped to serve this neighborhood. We have James Davis, the center manager. Welcome back. Matt Casper, Asha Burney, Francis Grace, and Rick McElroy. And Sarah Johnson. Dara Johnson, sorry. I can't hear, sorry. They're here, they're ready to go. They've had programs going already, programs going all weekend. We had a few hundred people in last night. I think over 1,000 people at least today. It's been absolutely fantastic. I want to take just a quick minute and have a couple community leaders from the Glenwood neighborhood come up and they wanted to make sure they got a chance to talk to the city about how important, to the neighborhood about how important the Glenwood Community Center is. So I'd like to welcome Byron Potts, Paula Burgess, and Drew Bailey up, please. Go ahead.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out. My name is Paula Burgess. I'm the president of the CRC of Glenwood. We handle the funds that comes in so that you will be able to go to different places and be able to observe other activities beside Glenwood against us. But one thing I want to say about Glenwood, I grew up here, and it's a beautiful place. They did a lot of changes. I remember when we had the sump pump for water. So now we have something to be thankful for. Only thing I ask that you do, use it, don't abuse it. Thank you.
So happy to see so many of our community residents out here. If it wasn't for your support, this building wouldn't be here. I encourage you to come out and utilize the facility. It's a beautiful facility. The more you use it, the more programs we can bring to the community. Thanks.
Again, my name is Byron Potts, and I was asked to speak because I was one of the individuals that grew up in Glenwood. I am an attorney here in the city of Columbus. I was telling someone that we were speaking with back there, we would come here every day. We would leave school, do our homework, and come here and play baseball, basketball, and football. How important it was in the upbringing of the individuals in this community, how important Glenwood is to this community. We have individuals that I still see and that are mentoring me. Rick Ewing was one of the leaders that we had, and he, it was amazing to me. I have a plaque from Glenwood, 1969. I was the most valuable player. We won the city tournament in softball here. Rick was the coach. Here's the proof. John Little, Angie Howard, George Scott, Mr. Harrington. These people were instrumental in my life. I have received a little bit of success, I think, and it's directly attributed to the individuals that helped raise me in this community. How important is this center in this community? I'm a third generation Hilltop. I love the Hilltop. I still own property on the Hilltop. It is important in this community. We have to stop our young people from getting in trouble and going down there. And this is one of the best ways, the school to prison pipeline can stop right here. Thank you very much. God bless you.
We talk all the time in our business about the stories that come out of our Recreation and Parks Department, and I think we just heard 3 great stories right there, right? That's absolutely incredible. And we had somebody join us while we were talking. I just want to welcome Councilmember Brown. Thank you for joining us as well. I talked about the mayor's leadership and his interest and his passion about making this America's Opportunity City. We couldn't do it without the leadership of our council members. Our city council is so instrumental and helpful in helping us get our job done here. And we have one of the best council members there is, Councilmember Jiza Page, and I'd like to welcome her to the podium.
Thank you so much, Director Collins, and I'd like to ask all of my council colleagues to join me, and definitely to thank the community members who spoke and shared their testimony. We thank you for the work that you're doing here on the Hilltop, and we just ask that you continue to be engaged in the new Glenwood Recreation Center. And this is a beautiful day to be out here to celebrate the reopening of Glenwood. This new center is currently 27,000 square feet. The last center built in 1963 was just 15,000 square feet. Some of the new features that we have here are large windows for natural light, 2 classrooms, fitness room with brand new equipment, a full kitchen, a large multi-purpose room, an amazing gym, and I'm going to challenge Center Manager Davis to a dunk contest. I think I can beat him. We'll see what happens. And I'm just so very proud of this center. I'm proud of the department. I'm proud of the work that Director Collins is doing and the predecessor of Director McKnight. And I thank you all for just your work and for being out here today. And I thank my colleagues for joining me as well and their support of this department.
So I want to say 2 more things, and then we're going to get some folks up here to cut the ribbon. But, you know, I want to tell you right now that we're not done. We got a lot of work to do. This summer, we got a new playground coming. We're going to put a new playground out here. We're going to update the park out here at Glenwood Park. So stay tuned for that. We're not done because next month we get to open the Douglas Community Center in Linden. And this summer we get to open the Driving Park Community Center. It's a big year for Columbus. So glad that you guys can be a part of it. So glad that you're here today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask some of these little guys to come up here. Some of the kids up here. Can you come up here and help me out? Can you come up here and help me out? I'm going to ask all our council members to come up, our commissioners, CRPD commissioners, our 3 community leaders that spoke earlier. You could come up. You guys stand right. See where this planter is right here? Stand right there. I'm going to move this little way. Okay, open those up. Don't get my finger. Okay, on the count of 3, everybody. 1, 2, 3. We're going to need big paper. There's cake at the food truck, water, all kinds of activities outside.